Hey y'all, a little late night yap. I was just strolling through. Well, probably not. But yeah, I just felt it from the yap god to talk about the talk about. I'm a very introspective person. It really don't take much to get me going, for real. And as of lately, I've had some personal revelations that I would like to share. There's a lot of things that I'll display on here and might share, but there's a whole lot that I don't talk about and that isn't always put to the forefront because I guess society has the culture surrounding social media is curated more about aesthetics and putting the best show on, and like, you know what I mean, and all the good stuff and all that other jazz, and not all the behind the scenes stuff. I say that to say because as of lately I've come to realize that at some point it really got to a point with Misfit Archives where, because I hadn't acquired the success or whatever that maybe I was expecting by this point, you feel defeated, or at least I felt defeated. I've experienced chronic depression since I was 13 years old, probably like every other Gen Zer in this country, you know what I mean? And when I'm having depressive episodes, it's real serious, it's real sticky. And then I'm running a business and also trying to be a young person in their 20-somethings, finding their own personhood, their own womanhood, and all this other jazz, you feel me? And so you mesh all that together, you get a really sloppy sandwich, and I don't want to feed that to myself no more. I don't like that, and I feel like the sandwich is rhetorical. The sandwich is more so symbolic of the words, the inner dialogue that I feed myself, or have gotten used to feeding myself subconsciously. When I would talk about it or feeling, any type of way, I couldn't help but notice it felt like this really negative, funky undertone to it. And I had to sit with myself. Went to my office. I had to sit the fuck down. I'm like, all right, we got to figure out what the fuck is going on. Because, it really does get to a point. It's like, what the fuck is really going on? It just feels like, do you even love what you're doing anymore, girl? And I was like, I do. I genuinely love Misfit Archives and everything that we do, everything that I do. I never forget my why, and that's that shit that keep me going. But it's hard. It is so much that I've had to push through behind the scenes, so many things that go into curating a business, from the social media marketing component to the editing of videos, organizing these interviews, outreach in the community, organizing events in the community, and you're doing all of this while you have to still care for yourself. I have a personal life outside of this. I have personal obligations and responsibilities to tend to. I'm trying to read books. I want to be healthy. I want to, drink tea every day and write and, find myself and work and do jobs and blah, 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 blah. And so it gets to a point where it just be feeling overwhelming. Emails, documents, interview questionnaires, reaching out to interviewees, scouting, trying to find, stay up to date, music, all this stuff. And it's like, a nigga can only do so much. I'm only so much, nigga. A nigga can only really do so much at one time. Okay, let me try to reel it in. So to bring me back to my main point, I recently sat with myself in my office along with all of my other personalities, and I really tried to pinpoint what it is exactly is creating this, because I don't like being negative. You never want to get that vibe off. And what I discovered was it has less to do with like notoriety or anything like that. I could give a fuck about that. You're working so hard and you pour so much. You pour so much of your time, your energy, your money, you know, your life, your soul into this shit because you genuinely want to do something positive for the people. You genuinely want to help be a voice and curate safe spaces for your community and you're trying to establish yourself as a creative. You're trying to tend to your day-to-day personal responsibilities and obligations. Be healthy, you know, get fitness and eat good, you know, make time for people that you love. And it's just like, oh my gosh, it just be feeling like it's not enough hours in the day.